Hello, my name is Doug Dix. I'm an agent with Keller Williams Antelope Valley, and this video today is about uh, secrets of success for seller, the ingredients that it will help you if you're thinking of selling a property to be more effective and successful. So anyway, what I thought was maybe before I get into it, I would go over a little bit of my background so you can understand, am I qualified to even discuss this? So actually the truth is that I've been an agent for over 25 years. I've sold over 500 houses. And before I was a real estate agent, I was a business major in college. I graduated from UC Berkeley with a degree Bachelor of Science, and marketing was my emphasis. So marketing has always been close to my heart, and it still is. And for the last 7 years, actually, I have worked as an agent for banks. I've been an REO listing agent for numerous lenders, including Wells Fargo, and still do that some. But the only reason I bring that up is because banks are very critical about who they would have. They definitely want somebody that is competent and going to get the job done for them. So anyway, I thought maybe what I would do is talk a little bit about how I see the process of selling a home. It's a little bit like a well-planned vacation in my mind. And if you were going to take a trip somewhere, you would plan where you would start from, where you would go, where you would stay, the things you would need, and that would make it more successful. I mean, in fact, most people wouldn't even think of just taking a vacation impromptu, and obviously that's actually something that I did once, and that one of the reasons that I've come to grips with that was that I did take, once my kids were wanting to go to SeaWorld, and we were planning to book a hotel and whatever, and it got too close, and we just said, well, what the heck, how hard can it be? Let's just go. It's only San Diego from LA. So we went down there, and as it turned out, we couldn't find a hotel room. Virtually every hotel was booked, and we had to wait until later in the afternoon until we could find a place. And as a result, we lost a bunch of time that we could have been having fun during the day. So that lack of planning cost, and it's very relevant because in real estate, lack of planning causes a lot of properties not to sell that are listed, and that would be something I'm sure you would want to avoid if it was you. So anyway, I would say the first step if you want to sell a property, most important one, is that you would pick an agent. And that decision is very important, and that they be able to sort of have a plan and exercise it and explain to you what it is. The major reason being is that real estate market is always changing, and a plan that might be good in one market may not work in another, and so it's very important that you consider all the factors. So anyway, I think this is probably the most important decision you make, and you should make it deliberately. So anyway, there are four elements as I see it in the sale process. First of all is the price. Now, a lot of times you may have heard location, 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 that's a key to real estate success. Well, location affects the value. Obviously a property overlooking the ocean, maybe in Malibu, would be a higher price than a property in Antelope Valley, Palmdale. But yet again, still, how it's priced is very, very critical to success. So in relative markets, they have to be correctly priced. And as the price is going up, or the prices are going down or staying the same, all of that needs to be taken into consideration as part of the plan. And it's a very important step. And actually, you may be interested, years ago, I had a property that I wanted to sell, and it was actually under the Santa Monica freeway. And who would actually pick that? But actually, I found a buyer for it who was totally delighted to get a property because the general location, the size of home, and his ability to buy it, it was a fabulous property for him. He was totally delighted to get it. So you might not think, hey, that would be my first choice, but the price was the key. So anyway, that's my point. You got to have a good price, or you have to have a price relative to the plan so you will have success. Anyway, the next issue is marketing, and that's once you have a price, you have a plan. You're going to take the property and you're going to expose it to the market. That's what it is. Part of the factors that are involved in correctly pricing and marketing a property are its condition. Obviously, if it's a fixer-upper, you have to take that into account, or if it's all fixed up and brand new, and how it's staged. I mean, you could have a house that's fabulous, but it could have a lot of stuff in it, and you can't even tell. So you have to take all that into account, and then make sure that it's accessible. So you've got the exposure to the market, the condition, and the accessibility. If people can't get in to see it, it's not going to help. That's going to influence and impact the marketing end of the process. So let's say you do all that correctly and you are able to find buyers, in fact people making offers. The next step would be negotiations. Now in today's market, honestly, not everyone is completely forthcoming when they're making an offer. They don't tell you all the factors. If they have all the money now, they all want a property, and sometimes you may even get multiple offers. It's the agent's role to make sure that you go through them and discuss it with the client. If I were handling it, I would go through it all and analyze them, and then you can make a good decision of which one to pick so that you don't have to keep doing it over and over again. Finally, once you've accepted an offer, you go through the process where you accept, you open an escrow, and with that, there are many elements